Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Duke and Leon School of Life. I have Leon, the lactose intolerant, with me.
I fucking am lactose intolerant sometimes.
Except when it comes to breast milk.
Breast milk. Have you actually ever tasted breast milk?
Well, yeah, when I was about like one.
No. What, 4? Did you say 4? Fuck yeah, I know. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
When did you taste it again?
When we were teenage, it must have been about 18 or 19 or something. This chick, one of our friends or something, had a baby, and we were, and I remember my mate going, she was she was pumping, and he goes, this, do you want to taste it? And it's like, not really. And he's going, come on, this will be your only chance, and all this sort of shit. And I can't, and I can't remember whether I actually did have a sip or not, or maybe I just sipped it, but it was a fake sip, just so I wouldn't be beaten
Jesus.
up. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be beaten up and ridiculed and then thrown out of the group. So I did. I think I did have, but it was just because I was just thinking her tits, milk. It was just I don't know. But and it's not like. Well, anyway, I don't know. Anyway, no, yes, no, whatever the answer to that question was. But anyway, that led to another thing, right? And that porn star, Adriana Chechnik. Is that how you pronounce her second name? Chechnik? Her?
I don't really know her.
Well, she's like really famous, right? Anyway, I was just watching a podcast, or like on YouTube, it was a podcast thing, and she was talking about regrets, right? So I think she's semi-retired or she's retired. I don't know. Anyway. There was a couple of things that I found interesting. First thing was she said, I regret doing certain things because she said it was good for my brand at the time. That's what she said. How
my
cool
brand.
Was that? Good for my brand at the time. But, now it's sort of coming back and haunting me a little bit. And then she said the main thing was that she squirted on an escalator. And I'm thinking, what does that mean? Like, is that in a mall? You know what squirting? Squirting is female.
Yeah, I know what squirting.
Everyone knows what squirting is, right? But apparently,
apparently it's brand new. Like it didn't happen in the 20th century. Now it's.
Oh, really?
Well, I don't know. I never saw it.
No, it takes a lot of preparation. You've got to be very, very good. Anyway. Okay, that's fair enough. And then she was going on about how it's affected her relationships, right? Forming relationships, especially, romantic relationships. And I'm thinking, I've got to ask Duke this. I said, so imagine you're in a situation where you either know her or not, but like you're sitting there and you start to think, she's quite nice. And like, how would you deal with having a relationship with someone like her? Knowing her history, I mean, it's pretty full on. Like, all you have to do is Google it, and it's just like, whoa, fuck! It's pretty full on.
You know
like
what?
She does crazy shit. She does crazy shit. So, how would you deal with it?
You don't have to sell me, buddy. I'm sold.
No, but I mean, like,
if these days, as long as she can present a piece of paper that says she's clean, she's got no diseases, I'm in.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, what about the social realm? What about the
social? Where do I go?
No, we'll just say you and her are going for a romantic dinner at KFC, right?
Yeah.
So you walk in, yeah. And then everyone in fucking KFC is going, oh, fuck, there's Adrian.
Yeah, I'd just be hanging there nodding and going, that's right.
And then this real...
She squirted in the car before we got in here.
And then this big dude comes up and says something really, well, you're not going to fucking have a fight every time you go to KFC. So it's just I don't know. I was thinking about that, and then I thought, what about like when you're doing the business with her, and it's like you're just doing it normally, like you normally do it, like 8.5 minutes or whatever, and then she just looks and goes, "What is that? It?
No, is that it?" You said, watch porn." What?
I'm serious. Like, how would you approach that? Like, what you think you'd get really nervous and go?
No, I'd be like, baby, if it's not good enough, there's the door.
Is that it? You just be like James Bond.
Well, the thing is, if you're going into a relationship with a porn star,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How serious are you going to be?
Well, why? Well, you could have a serious relationship. They're not.
No, I can't have a serious relationship with anyone now. Now that I know this,
Now you know what you know.
yeah, I can't have a relationship with anyone.
Not even an animal.
No.
Not
Once the secrets of the world were unlocked at 40,
the
no
darkness.
more relationships, no more nothing, no more friendships. Everyone can go get fucked.
Hey, I got a from my local newspaper. I've got someone sent in this. It's quite funny, actually. My partner doesn't know I use Viagra. The pill takes an hour to kick in, but in that time, she will go to sleep, get a headache, or just lose the mood. Then I'm left with a stranded asset, an investment that has now lost its value. What should I do? Take matters into my own hand or ask the pharmacist for a refund? How beautiful is that? It's so innocent, but it's just like you can see it. You can see it.
I'll tell you
It's
what
like,
you should do. Take it an hour beforehand. Take it at dinner.
Yeah, I know. That would
Have
be
it
a
with
lot.
dinner.
With dinner.
Yeah.
And you imagine you're having dinner and then you hear this. What's that? Oh, nothing. Just hit the bottom of the table. And knocks the peas off the Sunday roast and they're rolling around on the table. Well, shit. Yeah, she'd be in the mood then. She'd be fucking angry. No, but I'm thinking that's what he doesn't take it an hour before because just in case she's not in the mood. So obviously the interaction is she's in the mood, right? But like it's just the time. It's just the science. I don't know. Maybe
He's got to get his timing right.
Do you think there's fast acting Viagra? Maybe like Viagra Forte.
If you need Viagra, nothing's fast acting, buddy.
No, Viagra Forte. Or was it Forte? Viagra Fort. Is that it? Is that what that shit is? You know, when
listen.
Yeah.
Will you shut up for a second?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I got some very important news.
What?
So, Gunter calls me.
Yeah.
Gunter calls me and he goes, Duke, I need yours and Leon's help. And I said, why, Gunter? What's going on?
What's going on?
And he said, I'm writing a book.
Oh, fuck. Writing a book.
Yeah,
Jesus.
writing a book.
Can you imagine?
I said to him, man, look, we're not going to help you write it like the last one we spent like 3 years on.
Well, what's he going to call the book? This time we'll get it right. This time it's all the way.
So he says, no. He goes, I said, look, the most we'll do is we'll look at it. We'll look at a little bit of the grammar. We can fix it up. If you don't know what a word means, we'll do that. And he goes,
we'll just polish it.
Yeah, we'll polish it.
Polish it.
And he goes, I don't want your help like that, you dummkopf.
Oh, God,
I said, well, what do you want? What do you want? And he goes, I want to know if I can use a picture of you and a picture of Leon on the cover.
Oh, no, fuck, no way. No fucking way.
I said, what, you're writing a book about us? And he goes, I want to use your picture on the cover. And I said, fuck. Oh, I'll have to ask Leon, but what's it called?
What?
And he said,
What? What did he say?
I can't say it. He said,
You can't say it. It's so good you can't say it.
And he said, I said, what's it called? And he goes, it's the degradation of the monkey gene.
Degradation of the monkey gene.
Yeah,
So
and he wants us on the cover.
So what's he saying? He's saying that we're the evidence of the...
Yeah, we're the evidence of where everything went wrong in, well, I guess his native
Evolution.
When his native country didn't win the war, we're the product of what's happened.
Oh, fucking hell.
Which is fair call.
No, I don't know. He's a fuck. I don't know. Fuck him. Why can't we? Look, can't we just put a redundancy package together and say
he won't accept it?
No, not only is it an employment redundancy, it's also a friendship redundancy. We just want you to fuck off.
We did. We tried to get rid. Oh man, you know how many times we've tried to get rid of him. He just fucking keeps coming back. And you know, there's that. What's it called? That when you discriminate against old age.
Ageism,
that's right. So he's always like, anytime if they say to him, Gunter, you need to mop up the labs. This is ageism. This is everything that is in his fucking that's supposed to do is ageism.
Fuck him. Moving on to more important things. X-rays.
Oh,
funny things you see in X-rays. Did you read that? Did you get that?
Did I get that? I'm the one that sent it to you.
Did you send it to me, did you? You sent it to me. Okay, well, that's cleared up that
Who else
mystery.
is sending you shit?
Well, that's cleared up that little mystery. I don't know. I get all this Russian shit now or something. I think I got hacked.
Why? Because you're talking about it all the time on the podcast and it's just resonated through the internet. And now, you know how people say, I was talking about McDonald's last night, and then all of a sudden I got all these McDonald's ads.
No, you know the best one is you are 5 minutes away from your nearest McDonald's, something like that. That's fucking freaky shit. But I don't think that happens anymore. It used to, didn't it? I think it was like an app or something. Fuck. That's
anyway, X-rays.
Shit. X-rays, funniest ones. I'll start. All right. Bottle, obviously. Bottle, and that's
a bottle
in the bowel. In the bowel, you know, pint glass.
Wait a sec.
What? Oh, do you have to talk about it?
Well, it says a Chinese man was forced to seek medical advice when he was complaining of stomach pains. When doctors quizzed him on the pain, he claimed he didn't know what was causing it. Once staff presented him with his X-ray, the man admitted that he got the bottle stuck inside himself and tried to fish it out with a wire.
Oh, with a wire. Oh, my God.
I don't know. I don't know why my pain in my stomach. Oh, that right bottle in the ass.
Jesus Christ. All right. Pint glass. Have you got that one? Pint glass. That a pint, and for
Number
those...
two's pretty good.
Oh, no. I haven't gone in any order. I just wrote them down randomly. Oh, no, I'm going in terms of best to last. Best to last. All right, but I didn't do them all. So the pint glass is interesting because that's actually quite a pint glass for our overseas viewers. So that would be, I think that's 600 mils. Yeah, that's 600 mils. So that's a big, big beer glass. Fuck. I don't know. That's the same sort of thing.
How do you get it in there without it smashing?
Yeah. Oh, God, I just thought of it. Oh, I suppose you don't sit down. Well, that's the next one too. The fucking light bulb. I've heard about this one before. This is quite famous, the light bulb. How the fuck doesn't it just blow up? Oh, you know, can you imagine it just go inside? Oh,
yeah, I don't know how they fucking do it.
God, 4-inch nail in the head. What was that one? Do you remember?
Let's go back to the light bulb. It was
a light bulb. All right.
It was a Pakistani dude.
Yeah.
So he claims he didn't know.
No, he didn't know either. No.
So I don't know how I got it stuck.
Jesus Christ!
I thought my ass had a good idea.
This is the light bulb. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, racist. This is the racist segment of the podcast for those who are not aware of it.
The racist segment of the podcast is
now.
Yeah.
All right. So engagement ring. So that's the one where the guy wanted to hide a ring from his to be betrothed, and he thought, what did he swallow it? I'm thinking he swallowed it. Did he or not? Do you know?
No idea.
Well, what would he do? If you wanted to hide something and you wanted to retrieve it, would you swallow it or would you push it up the other way?
Well, you know,
I don't know.
I saw this thing where people were getting engaged. It was like a montage of people getting engaged and filming it. One guy put the wedding ring or the engagement ring in a glass of champagne.
Oh.
And the girl drank it.
Oh.
And started choking and stuff. So maybe he put it in her champagne, and then when she went to the toilet, he forgot, and he had a.
That's so funny because you spend the whole of the wedding night sifting through shit. Oh, it's a diamond. That's fucking expensive.
Well, you may as well start because the rest of your married life you're going to be sifting through shit.
Thank you, Depresso Man, for dropping in. This one I like is.
Hey, I'm just going off your stories.
So this one I like. It's not only is there a vibrator stuck up there, right, but there are salad tongs as well. So I love how people just they sort of deconstruct, like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Oh, salad tongs, of course, salad. Oh, salad tongs gone. What am I going to do? Oh, I'll ring the ambulance. I think now is the time to ring the ambulance. I think it's gone too far. And the last one, my favorite is the mobile phone. I love that.
Really? You picked the most lamest ones, man.
No, it's not. That's funny. So that. How funny is that? I'm thinking because it vibrates. That's probably why someone would do it. But like, imagine if you imagine if you'd like, not only is it stuck in there, but then you start getting those scam calls. You know how they ring every 10 minutes? It's just like,
Or you do a fart.
Yeah.
And it puts it on loudspeaker. Is that your mother calls, you do a fart, you can hear a voice coming out of your ass. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
What are you doing? What are you doing now?
No, the best one that you missed out, a hand grenade.
No, I don't believe that.
That's got a picture of it.
Oh, so that makes it real.
No, but it was a terrorist.
Yeah. And what did he do?
So he swallowed this hand grenade.
How can you swallow a hand grenade?
A live hand grenade.
That's fucking.
Or shoved it up his ass. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway,
this one, a bullet.
A bullet.
So it says, when a man thought he was losing his intestines, he thought the only cure would be to stop them with a large bullet.
Stop what?
His intestines coming out of his ass.
And so
he shoved a bullet in his ass because he thought his intestines were coming out.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The bomb squad had to be called in during the removal operation to make sure it didn't explode.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? The fucking
bomb squad.
The bomb squad pulls up in front of your house or the neighbour's house.
First off, let's go. So you've just joined the bomb squad, right? Because it's really cool, right? And you do really cool shit. And when you go out clubbing and people ask you what you do, you just tell them and the chicks just love it, right? Okay. So this is your first day. Okay, keep going.
Oh, I was just saying, if you're one of the neighbours and the fucking bomb squad pulls up, you're going, what the fuck is going on here? And they all rush into the house next door.
Yeah.
And you go, well, what's happening?
Yeah.
And they come out and they say, oh, fucking Barry shoved a bullet in his ass.
Yeah. And then the young bloke goes, and this is my first day. Like, you know, I've been training to be a bomb squad guy for like 5 years. It was my dream. And this is what I do. This is what I got to do.
Dear Duke and Leon, I went to a brothel recently
Beautiful.
and the workers paraded in front of me.
Yep.
To my shock and horror, one of the workers was my mother-in-law.
Yes.
As I got up to leave,
Yeah.
she said to me, I won't tell anyone if you don't. After a few days of deliberating,
Yeah.
I'm still not able to decide. So I thought I would ask her for a discount.
Yeah.
Do you think this is a good idea? Signed, Madeline.
Madeline. What does that mean? That means she's a woman.
Yeah. So she's gone to the brothel for a bit of cunt on cunt action.
Wow.
And she's seen her mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. So does that mean that she's married to this woman's son?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that does make, because I'd already figured it all out, and now this throws a banana in the works.
Ointment.
In the ointment. Wow, that's well. So it's interesting because it's a double whammy, because one, mother-in-law is a prostitute, two, daughter-in-law is in a brothel. Right, so they're both, it's not like you can say,
That's why she's saying, I won't tell anyone if you don't.
Yeah, I know, because you can't just go and say, I saw your mother in a brothel.
Yeah.
Well, what were you doing in a brothel? So you can't say that. So it's a double lock. There's no way, like if she was a plumber, she could say, I was fixing a toilet in a brothel and I saw your mother-in-law.
Well, she's a plumber in a way.
But you know what I mean? Like you can't talk your way out of it.
Yeah, no. So she wants to know. Madeline wants to know if she should ask her for a discount.
Yeah, I know. Look, my advice would be no, because I think that would just make Christmas really difficult. That's what I think. I think you've got to think long term.
How so?
Well,
you mean?
Well, Christmas lunch. Everyone's sitting there Christmas lunch. Well, it's going to be difficult anyway. But then if you take it to the next level, then I think it's just pushing it too far, and I think something will happen. I think something will snap. I think the mother-in-law will eventually snap, because now her son's involved because there's infidelity. You know what I mean? So,
but it's girl on girl infidelity. That's all right.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Well, it's prostitute. It's not like she's having an affair and in love with the hot little teacher that lives down the road. Like I am.
No, look, I don't know that. No, I don't know. Well, what do you think? What do you think?
Look, I think
just go for it.
Yeah, I just think, say to her, don't worry about the discount. Who cares? Who cares about the discount? Just go to another brothel, for fuck's sake.
Well, no, your discount. She's on the road, but what?
You know what? She could turn around and say, I came here because I've followed you. I've been
stalking you.
Yeah, I've been suspect about you, and I just wanted to know 100% for sure.
Oh, right. But now I'm asking you for a discount.
Yeah. Since I'm here.
You see, her argument stood up till right up to that point. Yeah. That's where it fell over. And so what discount would you ask for? Do you reckon 10% or 50%? Would you go 50?
Yeah, of course. You start 50 and then work your way down,
Oh, right. Well, if you want 50, you'd start 60. You'd start 60, and then you go down to 50, and then after that, because 40. But
you know what? What's ambiguous here? This is the ambiguous thing.
Ambiguity. Yes. Ambiguity. Sorry.
You just totally thrown me off track because I was trying to think of the right word to. What did I say? Oh yeah. What's ambiguous? What's ambiguous here is that she's saying, should I ask her for a discount? But she hasn't made it clear. She hasn't said, am I asking her for a discount to see her, to see the mother-in-law, or am I asking for a discount for
just generally for the facility,
yeah.
for the facility, like a workers discount or whatever it is, or a club platinum, platinum club member discount. That's what she's asking.
Well, like those McDonald's vouchers, 10% off Big Mac. So it's any Big Mac. It's not a particular Big Mac.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I don't know. I really have no. I can't. I'm just completely thrown. That the whole woman on woman thing just threw me. Now,
I didn't have breast milk in. You'd be fucking dead.
But look, interestingly, there was a news article, and just recently, someone sent it to me. Did you send it to me? You probably did.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
So this guy is arrested for masturbating in his driveway, which we talk about quite a lot, not because we're perverted. It's just because if you're in your own driveway, surely that's part of your premises. I mean, you should be somehow protected because that's that's where you live, right? And so he was charged with public indecency, right? So I'm thinking, but he's not in his car. I think that's the point, Duke. He's not in his car. He's just standing in his driveway and he's masturbating. So I'm tending to go with the police on this one.
Really?
Yeah, because
when I saw that, I thought this is you're just going to rant and rave about how he has the right to do whatever he wants in his own driveway.
Yeah, which is I believe that, but I strongly believe that.
But kids can see, right?
But it's optics. It's an optics thing.
Yeah.
If you're in the car, it's like I said. If you have to physically go through a process to see this person doing that, like looking through a window, climbing a ladder and looking through the window or whatever, I mean, then that says more about you than him. Yeah. So, but if you're just like walking out of your house and there's this old guy masturbating in his driveway across the street and you can see it, I reckon that's, fuck yeah. I think that's indecent. That's public indecency. But what really got me going on this article was, so he's got a history of doing shit like this, right? And the last time he was just running around the town doing it, right? And this is what the neighbour said, right? This is what the neighbour said to when he was interviewed about this guy. He said he was running around town in his Speedos and really getting into it. And for those who may not know, Speedos are sort of like swimmers, but they're like underwear, they're like briefs. They're briefs. They're not like real men in Australia wear
budgie smugglers.
Wear board shorts, which are like long shorts and like surfing board shorts, But some people wear Speedos.
Well, we get the idea.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny. Really getting into it. Beautiful. So everyone needs a hobby.
He deserves to be arrested, right?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
that's kids can walk past. So man or real. Or not.
Or pervert. Well, being a pervert makes you a real man. So that's ambiguous. That's ambiguous. No,
I'd say he's not a real man.
Should he be? Yeah. I don't think he's a real man either because I think that's just. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it out in front of my driveway. Well, I wouldn't do it on my driveway anyway because you'd have to hose it off. Woman has baby. She says she's not a cheater. She's never cheated on her husband, but when they test the child's DNA, it's not his.
That one's really weird because her husband is not suspicious at all. But she was suspicious. She's going, wait a sec, this kid doesn't look like my husband and he's behaving in a weird way. Yeah. I don't think it's my husband's baby. And her husband's like oblivious to the whole thing.
Oh, right.
So she goes and gets the test on her own. And then when it comes back and it's got different DNA, she's fucking gobsmacked.
And because most people are like us, have a respect for science. So the only scientific explanation is that she's cheated, and so now she has to defend herself for being a cheater. But there is probably another alternative.
No, but she doesn't have to defend herself for being a cheater because she hasn't been accused, and she didn't have to take the test. She did it secretly. She didn't tell her husband.
Yeah. Well, so there could be another explanation, like aliens.
Well,
is that what you were thinking? I thought that you would jump to that straight away and say aliens.
No. You know what I jumped to straight away? When you're young and your mother says, to don't sit on the toilet seat, you can get pregnant, to the girls.
Oh.
So I reckon she went, yeah.
So
I thought she's probably gone into some.
That's a big swim.
She's probably at work. She's probably at work.
At work, right?
And
where does she work? Where does she work, do you think?
She's a lawyer. Works in this big law firm.
She's a lawyer.
And Judge Merrin has gone into the toilet, had a wank.
Well, hold on. It's a female toilet. Oh, but he's wearing a robe.
It's in an office. It's like, anyone can go in or whatever. Or he's gone in the female toilet and had a wank.
Because he's wearing a robe.
You know how dirty Judge Merrin is.
Well, no, he's wearing a robe, which is like a dress, right?
So he just lifts it.
Has a wank, goes out, adjusts his wig. Adjusts his wig,
doesn't clean it properly.
So he's wearing a wig and a dress, and he goes into the female toilets and jerks off. Right, so this is making sense now. This makes sense.
That's right. This is making sense.
Now I'm on it. I'm believing this. Yes.
This sounds like the real story.
This happens every day. This happens every day.
Well, I don't know if it happens every day, but it
happened today already.
Happens. Anyway.
Yeah.
She sits down on the toilet.
Yeah.
His little sperms.
It's just on the seat. Is it on the seat? Is it? No, it's just under the rim. It's just under the rim.
But no. What happens is it's on the seat, on the front part of the seat, right?
All right. Yeah.
So she sits down. She does her piss
business.
She gets the toilet paper. Yeah. As she goes to wipe, the toilet paper hits the front of the seat, soaks in the sperm.
Oh, like a bungee.
Yes.
Like a bungee. And it swings all the way across, and then just one of them jumps off the bungee and
boom,
kapow,
boom. And because she was saying the child doesn't behave in the way that she thinks, because the child sitting there with a little gavel just going guilty,
wearing a wig.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Solved.
Fuck. That's intense. She is so lucky that she has people like you to because I would have just gone.
Fuck yeah, I'm not appreciated, man. I am really not appreciated.
Bungee sperm impregnates woman, not a cheater. Wow.
She's not a cheater.
Do you think her husband would have believed that? Jesus Christ. All right.
I got word of the week.
Word of the week. All right, let's go.
Fat trick.
Fat trick.
Not it's like hat trick, but it's fat trick. And that's when you see three fat people sitting there eating.
How often does that happen?
Fucking
all the time.
Yeah, go out west, buddy. Go to the fucking malls out west.
Fat trick. God.
All right, this woman.
Yeah.
Married to a ghost. She married a ghost. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yes, I did see that one.
She's married to a ghost. Can't find a church.
Yeah.
She couldn't find a church that was going to marry her. I was just thinking, can you imagine, like, you know how when you go to a wedding and there's the bride side and the groom side?
Yes. And what? Is it all empty?
Yeah, because they're all invisible. Right. But the question is,
fuck's sake.
If she's marrying a ghost, he can invite anyone who's dead. He can invite any ghost on, and he can invite as many as he wants because no one can see them.
So you could have really famous people at your wedding?
Yeah, so who would you have? Like, she's probably hanging there going, you know what? I don't think we should invite Hitler. I don't, but if you really want him, and he's like, well, no one can see him. No one can see Hitler.
All right. Fuck. I don't know, because I was thinking, like, in terms of people that are really important that you want at your wedding, but I didn't realise that you were talking crazy shit. So,
hello.
Yes.
Fucking, she's marrying a ghost.
Fuck. I don't know. I reckon it. Oh, Hugh Hefner.
We have to
Hugh Hefner, and he's allowed to bring 3 friends.
We have to make a guest list for this guy. A dead guest list for this guy. Which we can do next week. We'll do it next week. We'll make out a list of all the dead people. And anyone, if you want to send in your list, email us at fishhendricks with an X @gmail.com.
All right. Fuck me. How sophisticated. All right. What else have we got? Oh, so we finished with that? Or no, my only point was with that woman is if in her life she is so, like, lonely and delusional that all she can think of is marrying a ghost and that would make her feel important, I feel sorry for her. That's all I had to say. Fucking hell.
That might be true love, man.
No, when I read it, I just thought, oh, for fuck's sake, really?
No, that's when you saw her picture. That's what you thought. If she was hot, big booby girl, you would have gone,
oh, kill me now. Yeah. So I can go to the wedding. Yeah.
Look, time traveler.
Yep.
Comes back from the future. She says she's been living on Mars. She says Mars has been colonized by Chinese.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. The Mars has been colonized by China. And she's got a photo. So she's brought back this.
Yeah. First thing she says, fuck, I'm dying for a kebab. I'm so sick of fucking noodles.
She comes back. She's got a photo. She comes back, and it's like, the red planet, and there's all these Chinese guys standing there. And she said China is mining it, and has said they're going to share all the riches with Earth, but she doesn't believe them, and she's come back with this photo.
Fucking hell!
But I can just imagine. I can imagine all the Chinese guys on Mars. Yeah. After she's disappeared.
Oh, so is it just Chinese men? Is that it?
Well, she didn't say.
She doesn't say. Oh.
But yeah, I can imagine, like, she's escaping, right? She's escaping. She jumps on the time machine. They go, no, and then she presses it, and then it takes off with this photo. And the general comes out and looks at the others and goes, "You're idiot!"
You just had to say it, didn't you? Yeah.
I didn't say it. No, there was a Chinese guy.
All right. So what's the point of the whole story? Is
it's warning? Don't let the Chinese in the future, when the Chinese say, "We want to colonize Mars and we share with you," you say, "No, fuck you, fuck you. I know what's going to happen, you cunt."
Jesus Christ.
Ask Leon now, ask Leon now. Ask Leon now, ask Leon now.
Okay, this is from Shane Wilson in Newcastle, Australia.
Australia, yeah.
And he asks Leon... Oh, he says, "Dear Leon, I'm going to jail for 3 years.
3 years.
Do you have any advice?" I do. Heads down, bum up.
No. Oh, well. Do I have any advice?
Yeah.
Well, they used to say in the old days, where first day in prison, go to the biggest guy and punch him in the head. But I don't think that works anymore.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I don't know. I had a mate who just got out of prison, and he said, "I've never been in a place where people cry so much." So, look, at the end of the day, prison's not a very good place to be. Keep your nose clean. Don't abuse anyone. Don't do funny voices like Duke does. Don't tell jokes like I do. And try not to wear a dress. That's my only advice.
My advice is, and I saw this in a documentary once. This guy shoved razor blades up his ass.
Oh yeah, no.
So no one will rape him.
Yeah.
But that didn't end well for him either.
End well, yes.
No.
I've seen that. That's a true story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's horrible. Horrible.
That's clear now. That's clear now. That's clear now. That's clear now.
All right. On that horrible note, thank you all for
everyone.
listening. Been really nice and always good to catch up with everyone, especially our overseas listeners.
Yes.
Stay safe. And
shout out to American listeners who are. Most of our listeners come from America for some reason.
yeah, and all those Canadian chicks who are really nice, apparently.
Yeah.
That's what Duke
And
says.
the Swedish girls. Let's
Swedish
not leave
girls?
out the Swedish girls. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, everyone. Have a good 2 weeks and we'll be back.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.